Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a situationship. And for a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met. You have a whole lot of energy with them. Spiritual energy I see here. But no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. We have here 4 cards, very complicated. Wild Woman, Boundaries, Doubt, and Crisis. Wild Woman talks, for me, the way I interpret this card, talks about treachery, about sneaky behavior, doing things behind someone's back. So, not good. Let's have a look here. We have Wild Woman followed by Ecstasy, Boundaries, Mystery, Doubt, Creativity, Hearth and Home, Centering, and then the overall arching theme we have here is Crisis. I'm going to express to you, Aquarius, what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, I know that certain things that I have said in this connection, you have found out the truth. They are not all true. There have been truths, lies, half-truths. But often, I would wonder what would happen if I could get away with this. What would happen if I never got caught? I feel now that it all just went to waste. Because I did. You have seen a side of me that you never really thought existed. You didn't know I could be this treacherous, this treachery that has occurred, the sneaky behavior, the things that I have said. There has been a sense of deceit, deception, suspicion in this connection. Certain things that I have been hiding from you and not telling you the full truth. I know there are certain things that have happened. And I know I could have kept my distance. But I immersed myself into it. Spreading the information that was incorrect. The gossip, the slander, the lies. I understand how this has affected this connection. There are certain things you don't know about me, and I've kept that a secret. I've tried to be covert in a way, sneaky, but it seems that never worked out. I also feel that in this connection there's this sense of ecstasy that exists. This feeling of eternal bliss, spiritual bliss. Certain things that I have gone through, certain things that you have put me through. There's a part of me that feels happy, content, joyful, joyous. It's very difficult for me to move on because I know what I've done. Now there are boundaries. And I understand these boundaries. They will keep you and I at a distance. The problem now is that because of these boundaries, there's a lack of communication. Whatever the reason was for these boundaries to go up, part of it is me. Part of it is all of the lies that I said. There are reasons why there's distance now. I feel that a part of you wishes to remain distant, but that is simply because of the hurt and the pain that I caused you. Why did I lie? Why was I not truthful with you? And now there are boundaries. These boundaries allow me to keep my distance. These boundaries allow me also to hide and not deal with the truth and not talk about the truth. It's an easy way out. Out of sight, out of mind. I also feel that in this connection, it is a little too overwhelming for me. What is overwhelming? The feeling of a past life connection. Something inside of me has become awake, alive. It is resurrected. And it is a different feeling, something I've never felt before. There's a part of me that feels that somehow I know you, and I've always known you. And there's a feeling of comfort and understanding, and even unconditional love. But why does it feel so intense? Have I known you from before? It feels and seems to me as if I have. I question the heavens, and I wonder, why is it that you are in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Are we meant to be together? Are we supposed to be together? What are the reasons? When you're not there, sometimes I can smell your scent. And when you're not there, sometimes I have been able to feel your presence. And in my dreams, everything truly feels so real. But because of the way that I have been, I know I have not been truthful. And this sneaky behavior has led to a lack of faith and a lack of trust, which now leads to doubt. This doubt that I feel, it's true. And it is very much based on what I have done to you. I know that everything that has happened in this connection, to some degree, you tried your best, but I didn't. And now I doubt that anything in this connection might even work out. I don't think it will. I really don't. The biggest problem right now I'm facing not only is the doubt, but the uncertainty. Will you even want me back? Would you even want to be with somebody like me who has been a liar? Yes, I have lied. I have not been 100% truthful. There are certain things that I have said that have not been true. But I do want to create something with you. Something long-lasting for the world to see. A promise of love, where two become one. And we are a team. I want this. I just don't know if I can have this. In you I have found my hearth and home. Wherever you are, that is exactly where my home is. I feel like I can lay down my head on your lap, feel the comfort, feel the love and the warmth. No judgment. I feel that from you. I admire that. What I do feel is that in this connection, there's something about you that makes me feel as if I've known you forever. Something that is so close, almost like family. Yes, I feel you are like family. You are my family. But the problem is, sometimes I may take advantage of you, of your good nature. You are somebody who is loving, and you provide a lot of unconditional love. Sometimes that might just be a problem. I have noticed this now. A part of me wants to get to know you more. And the one thing I have noticed is that in this connection, I have seen that you are that one person who grounds me. You have this way of making me see who I truly am. I'm able to make sense of right and wrong. Everything seems and feels right. Before, it was not like that. It's like we are the yin and the yang. If I am the moon, you are the sun. We come and go and we dance in perfect harmony, but I can always rely on you that you're going to rise the next day. Right now, because of the feelings of the spiritual connection, and the fact that I have not been truthful to you and I've been hiding from you, the spirit can see everything. There's transparency. But because of what I've done, it scares me and I am overwhelmed. So overwhelmed, my mind is a mess. There's a crisis in my mind. The problem is this feeling that I have, this crisis, it does not allow me to think straight. I am unable to think straight. The words don't come in my mouth. My mind is a mess. Everything's jumbled. I need time to sort things out. And I'm hoping that one day these boundaries, they will break down. They will be removed. And perhaps I will be able to embrace that spiritual side of myself and share it with you. All right. Aquarius. Wow. That was very deep. That is a lot of information. We do have 3 cards, which is very rare to get actually in one entire reading. There's 4 cards in this deck that I consider very spiritual. You got 3 of them: mystery, ecstasy, and centering. So the one thing is, think of this. You can be with somebody emotionally, right? Emotions come and go and they change. It's human. We can also feel the physical intimacy with somebody. That's human. It's very tangible, isn't it? But what about the soul? What about the spirit? These are on a completely higher level. And this is something that has happened in this connection that has basically made this person, like, I don't want to say they're not losing their mind, but they're too overwhelmed. And it is that intense. Spiritual connections are like that. You do not think straight anymore. Your way of thinking, your thought processes are completely different as the months and years go by. You are a completely different person and you view the world differently. This is a spiritual awakening. This person is having a spiritual awakening. Aquarius, maybe you have already had yours. Somebody here, either yourself or them, have gone through the dark night of the soul already. This is a huge impact. Why was I mentioning the emotions and the physical? Because those things are not as powerful as the spiritual. And that is why this person can't handle it, because it's the spiritual aspect that is just so overwhelming for them. If you're wondering, guys, why is this person not communicating with you that much? It is because you have literally affected their soul. That's what's happened here. And it doesn't mean you're a stranger. The only reason they were and they are affected, it's because you guys are connected. I don't always mean to rhyme, but it just happens. You guys do have a spiritual past life connection, and I'll get to that in the end. I do past life readings for those of you that are interested. I'll talk a little bit about that in the end. All right, so I have here, let's have a look. The Lover's Path Tarot. So I'm going to give this a good shuffle. Sometimes the cards just tend to pop right out. Past two readings I did, that's exactly what happened. So we have here two cards, actually. Let's pull both of them out. Alrighty, let's have a look. So what is this? This is the deck that I like to read in reverse. These are any concerns, any issues that you may have had in the past that have caused the problem. So basically what happened is, once upon a time, things were going fine. They were great. And then all of a sudden, there was this point and it just went right downhill. What happened? That is what I look at here. The first set of cards we just saw, that is the current status. These, I look into the past. So what happened in the past? Certain things that they did not tell you. Now, typically I just pick one card, as well as the one under the bottom of the deck naturally comes out. But today you got two. All right, so I'll be reading the reverse. 4 of Arrows. That is a very important and intense card. So this is for those of you that never really received any sort of closure. The person just ghosted you. They kind of just faded. You don't know what happened. So hopefully this will provide you with some clarity and some understanding. All right. This card here talks about healing, introspection, and isolation. They needed time to heal or rest. They needed peace after emotional disappointment. Detachment from the everyday world to regain balance, that's what was needed. They had forced themselves into isolation. They forced themselves into loneliness. They needed a more detached viewpoint of problems in order to make a decision, because they needed to heal. And they're forcing themselves into isolation. Oh, I see. Your person of interest was very emotional, especially more than emotions, they were physically very much attracted to you. They still are. However, what happened is this person's now starting to feel overwhelmed because the physical is starting to get shifted on the side, and now they're realizing, oh my goodness, this person's like my God, my goddess. Like, they have this yearning, this longing for you, but in a way that your wish is my command type of situation. This person now really, the word I'm seeing is worship. I mean, that's wrong, but that's like the pedestal they put you on, okay? It's like you are totally up here and they feel that they're down here. Now, because of this whole spiritual feeling, this is how they feel. They feel down here. They feel that you're all the way up here. This is why that feeling of awkwardness is there. And this is also why it was so intense that they did not feel comfortable anymore, because now they feel that, oh my goodness, this is a spiritual connection. I can't corrupt this person. I can't treat them like this anymore. I can't use them. I can't reuse them. I can't play around. I can't play games. I can't be the player anymore. This is what this person was feeling. And this is what you ended up doing to them without you knowing. This is what they were going through. We have a situation here where they had forced themselves into loneliness. Why would somebody even want to be lonely? Because they were healing. Why were they healing? Typically because in a situation like this, they're healing because they know that they did something very wrong. Very naughty. Something very wrong, very naughty. They realize that, my goodness, what have I done? It's almost like somebody hears an angel and somebody's just going up to the angel and just like tempting them, and the angel is just so holy. I'm seeing an angel right now. A cute one. It's probably like 17, 18, 19 years old, but angels and souls, they're very young, the way they are portrayed. Anywho, what I'm seeing is somebody very vibrant, very youthful, very young. And what's interesting about it is that your person of interest here, they have now realized that what they did was not right. They want to be a better person. And so they took a step back to try to heal, to try to learn, and to try to move forward. Now, when I was talking about that angel, I'm not sure what the meaning is, but I heard in my ear a very deep hum. If some of you can interpret that for me and tell me what that means. I know that there are meanings for sounds, high-pitched sounds, low-pitched sounds. This was like a very boom, and it was just continuous, and now it's gone. That was very odd, but I know that means something because it just happened as soon as I saw that image. All right. Okay, so let's have a look here. Innocence. Innocence here means, how they were ignoring their better instincts. They were not feeling protected by divine sources and forces. There was a sense of innocence and the possibilities that could come, but they started to fear what may happen. There was a lot of cynicism and pessimism. They didn't feel that they were wise enough, and there was a sense of distrust of the self and of others. So they did not trust themselves. They had doubt, basically, because they felt that they were not experienced. This is the Fool card. Somebody who's very rash, somebody who is impulsive. They take action first and think later. So we are dealing with somebody here who really wanted to be in a connection. However, when it became very deep and they realized, oh my goodness, I'm connecting with my twin flame, my soulmate, my karmic partner. What is this? This is too much for me. I can't handle this. This is overwhelming. I gotta go. I can't do this. This is what your person of interest was feeling, and it is very overwhelming for any human. It's not something that people can actually handle. We also have here strength. All right. Your person of interest was feeling, at some point in time, very insecure. and they were feeling fearful. There was a scattering of energies, which means that they were not focused, meaning their focus was elsewhere. Many places. It was scattered. They were creating discord to weaken others. So not really talking about the issue, keeping it on the side, talking about other things, but not really getting to the heart of the matter. This is something that your person of interest has been going through by themselves, in their mind, in their heart, and they really did not share this with you because this is really, really secretive. Like, this is very deep. Nobody's going to tell you that, oh, by the way, I have a spiritual connection with you, and I feel that I'm corrupting you, so I can't be with you anymore. Nobody's going to say that. They don't. It's a feeling, and people act on that feeling. And it's that higher self that they tend to lean towards because ultimately they know the karma, it will get them, right? Your person of interest, no doubt, they do have feelings and emotions for you. They do have respect. They have a lot of respect for you, and that is the reason why they have taken a step back. I know this is a really weird kind of reading, but this happens a lot, I've seen, in relationships. A lot of readings I do, this is something very typical. All right. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. And with this deck, what I like to do is have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions your person of interest may have towards you. Ooh la la, look at that. Person's coming back. Although they're very overwhelmed. Of course, overwhelmed. Aren't they all? I just got too much going on in my life. Oh my goodness. What to do? What to do? A lot of energy here. A lot of wands. It is nice though. It is good. I'm happy to see this. Knight of Cups. This is an individual. If you have had a connection or a romantic interest a while ago, and if that connection kind of discontinued, and you have been waiting for this person or hoping and praying for this person, manifesting them, it is that person that's going to come back. This is a return from the past. For the majority of you, 97, I'm seeing 9-7. 97% of you, this is going to be the person that you were longing for that's going to come back. For 3% of you, this is going to be somebody that you never really wanted to come back, and all of a sudden, poof, they're at your door. They may not be at your door, but they're going to reach out to you. Somebody that you really have had a connection with from the past, they're coming back into your life as well. So get ready to hear from someone that you have not heard from in a long time. Yeah, it's up to you. The ball's in your court. You know what to do. But I do see an individual here that someone here has had a romantic connection with, and that person wants to come back into your life, and they will be coming back into your life. One of the issues, however, is that we have here the Ten of Wands. This talks a lot about burdens, restrictions, constraints, certain things, responsibilities that they're just holding on to. There's a wedding. I meant to say it's weighing heavily on their shoulders. Okay? It's weighing heavily. The burdens are on their shoulders. And they are feeling that they can no longer handle everything else that they're doing in life. Their bills, their projects, their responsibilities, health, career, finance, all that stuff. They find all of that very overwhelming. But in addition to that, now we also have this connection that's coming through, and they feel this is quite overwhelming for them as well. The problem here is that they are already so busy taking care of other things, And this is where I really like this part, because this is really very rare. I never get this. I think this might just be the first time I've ever had this. 10 of Wands and then the 9 of Wands. So it's one less. Excellent job. Your person of interest right now, they know what they want. They want you. They're going to be coming into your life because they want you. However, they know they are overwhelmed. What do they have to do in order to not be overwhelmed and to not scatter that energy? Remember, the energy was scattered before we had that card. So in order for them not to scatter that energy anymore, now they're going to let go of a few things. What can I let go of? Responsibilities. Can somebody else take that responsibility? Do I really need to work on this right now? Certain things that they have on the go, they will be putting up some boundaries and breaking some down. That's what's happening. This is excellent. This is actually good progress. I like seeing this because it does show that your person of interest is making an effort. And what are they making an effort as? As a king. Amazing. Because now we have somebody who's approaching you very soft, gently, kind of shy, very youthful. This is how they're going to approach you. Lovingly, right? But passionately, they're going to love you. They totally love you. Absolutely. This is passionate love. This is horny love. They do have one, it's not, the word's not pet peeve, okay? It's a different type of feeling they have. They feel that there's something about you where even if they tried to be with you, they feel that you were unavailable. But they have an overwhelming amount of passion and lust. Even lust is here. It's a lot of wands, right? There's a lot of lust, but there is love, which is the perfect combination. This is perfect. This reading is perfect. It's good. What I really like is that your person of interest is making that effort, and they are going to try to get rid of whatever is causing these problems. They want to be with you, so they're going to try to reduce and take out, remove whatever it takes in order to be with you. Okay? This is really good. They do feel very much sexually attracted to you, but they do feel that there's certain things about you, Aquarius, they find a little bit difficult to kind of reach out to you. They find it a tad difficult because they feel that there's certain things that they are unable to live up to your standards. They feel it's like you're an untouchable. So it's going to be difficult for them, but because you have this amazing card, King of Wands, it's a king. It's not somebody who's shy. This person will reach out at some point in time. For sure. But how are they coming into your life? So sweet, so gentle, so loving, like a Knight of Cups. Here we also have the overall arching theme. The 3 of Cups. This is how your person of interest wants to take you out. This could be on a date. It could be just the 2 of you. It could be with a bunch of you. But what they want to do is have this reconciliation, have a celebration, have this union and this reunion so that there is a sense of better understanding and this loving connection, knowing that we are not just here as lovers, but we are here as friends. It is very nice, guys. I love it. It's really good. Very nice. Oh boy. All right. I'm just going to do a quick prayer. All right. Wow. Oh my Lord. Okay, so you guys, you totally have a past life connection here, and this is why some of you may need the past life reading, because I know what those connections are like. They're very, very intense. It's a life-changing experience. It hurts, I know, but it's also very eye-opening. You see the world differently. Look at the world. It's such a different way after you have a spiritual connection that's touched you. Interesting. We have here reconsider, followed by let go. Then we have here get more information. And last but not least, perfect timing. Followed by it's up to you. There you have it. That is your choice right there. So this reading just split into two groups. Some of you who want to be with this person, some of you who do not. You can't tolerate this person anymore. It's too much for you now. For those of you that want to be with this person, this message is for you, and these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. First card is the strongest. We have here romance. So they are confirming this is a spiritually based romantic connection. So in the spiritual realm, you guys know each other. Yeah, that's why it feels so familiar to you. You could have been together in a past life. You could be scheduled for a future life. I know that sounds weird, but I have done readings that are in the future. The majority of them, however, are in the past. So when I mean the future, I mean an actual, like, another life, like 200 or 300 years down the road. That's what I mean when I say future life. Here, they are confirming that this is a spiritual based romantic connection. And it's extremely intense because it's straight from the soul. We also have here, there's something better. They are saying there is something better than the situation that you are in right now. And it's important for you to ask for help from others. Talk to some people that you trust. Get some ideas, get some opinions even. Get more information you have here, right? Ask for help from others to get more information. With this information, at some point in time, you will be able to reconsider your thoughts, your ideas, your plans. And eventually, it's important for you to let go of a few things. There may be certain things you're holding on to right now. It's important for you to let go of that. You don't let go of the love. That's not possible. It's not an on-off switch. But you do let go of a few things that you think no longer serve you, that are creating a bad balance. Here, like we said before, get more information. The timing will be perfect when things are going to move forward for you. Now, this is with your person of interest, okay, for those of you that want things to work out. For those of you that are just kind of done and you're just waiting for things to occur for you, I have some good news. Most likely, there is somebody else coming back into your life. Now, remember we had the Knight of Cups, right? Well, this is something that this card talks about as well. It says here there's something better. But oftentimes I've seen in my other readings as well, there is someone better. So, this does mean it's up to you. There is going to be a spiritually based romantic connection, somebody from your past coming back into your life. This is somebody who is different, okay, than the person that we're reading for right now. Eventually, it's still important, even for you, to get some advice, to talk to some other people, because you will be reconsidering what it is that you're going to say and do, your actions and everything. It's important for you to get that information so that you can actually take those steps forward. We have here also let go. Same thing, same situation. Let go of certain things that no longer serve you. If there's an argument that you've been having for years, because there's certain things that just we can never let go of. It's time to let go of it. You can't deal with that and be in a connection. In love, love is selfless. True love is selfless. But you can't be a doormat. Okay? True love is selfless. It does not have ego. It does not have pride. This is love. So here, unfortunately, there are going to have to be certain things. Maybe you felt very strongly about a certain topic, but it just keeps coming up and it's a problem in this connection. Is the connection more important or is that topic? The connection is more important. Issues like this, they come and go, but a relationship, if it can last forever, that is beauty. Right? That's true love. That's what you want. So pick and choose. That's saying, right? Pick and choose your battles, right? Know what you want when you want it. We also have here perfect timing. So it does appear that certain things are going to occur in this connection in terms of when this person's going to pop up into your life, when you're going to reconsider and say certain things and move forward. This is going to happen in divine timing. Not the time when you think it's going to happen, Aquarius. Most likely this is going to be very surprising and very unexpected. So expect the unexpected. Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. So I wanted to just mention, for those of you that may be going through a lot regarding your past life situation, you don't even know it's a past life, but if you're feeling like one of you is obsessing over this, you are unable to let go of the connection of the person, then typically I've seen that is, those are some signs that this is a spiritually based past life connection. You can feel each other's energy as well, feel each other's mood. I have a package for that. That's a past life package. It does take me a while. Send me an email if you do not see if it's available. It may say out of stock. If it is out of stock, feel free to send me an email at that point and I will put you on the waiting list. But in the meantime, I believe they are open, so you can place an order and I will get to your order. It does take some time for me. However, it's a past life reading that takes quite some time. But once you have the information, it will provide you with that sense of knowledge, that knowledge that you need, what happened in the past that's causing the situation now. What is happening now? We already know that. But what happened in the past that's causing this to happen now, that's something that I look into. And when you get into the root cause, everything makes sense. It just all falls into place. This is for those of you that are really, really struggling with this connection. Okay? Yeah, it's a very intense reading. Sometimes they're happy readings. Sometimes they're very tragic readings. So they're not always happy. Not everybody has a happy ending. It's sometimes tragic. But there's various stories and various things that I've seen in past life readings. But they're very fascinating. It's really wonderful to have that experience. All right. For those of you that want to know more about past lives also, I have my other channel, Asnointia Audio. The videos there are absolutely free. I do have an entire series on past life and spiritual connections. It's actually spiritually based connections. And I also have some videos regarding past lives, as well as relationship-related advice. And that is for some of you who may need that advice. These are emotions and feelings that I'm able to see some people, what they feel on the inside, and when they do something, what are they thinking? A lot of us don't know because they will never tell us. So those videos are very unique. I would recommend that some of you that may have problems or certain scenarios you might find yourself in, have a look at that channel. And that is Asnointia Audio. The videos there are absolutely free. All right, guys, you all take care. Stay safe. I will see you guys again. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye now.